What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Sorry for the kind of delay on these videos. I got sick and I just didn't really sound really good to be on camera and talking. So I'm a little bit better now. I don't know how my voice sounds right now on camera or on the mic, but hopefully it sounds good enough to give an update on the Scuf controller that I've had for the past I'd say 2-3 weeks. I've been playing third-person games, first-person games. This is mainly for your, your competitive Andy. This is for your competitive first-person shooter games, but you can also play, your typical racing games, anything on it, any game. But this is more for like the person that loves playing first-person shooters with a controller. And for me, I'm mainly, mouse and keyboard, or mouse and keyboard, but that's mainly what I'm good at. And I played controller back in the day on my 360 and the Xbox One and, the Switch. So I don't mind controllers, but I prefer first-person shooters with the mouse keyboard. Now, let me tell you something. I understand that people love controllers, blah, and the reason why they don't get into PC gaming is because, oh, you can't use a controller. Well, you can, because this works with PC, especially if you have like Windows 11 and all that stuff, so it connects easily. I have this connected wired with a wire that it came with, very strong braided wire. I have a video breaking down all the accessories, the one before this, that this came with, and a little bit about the features. So if you haven't seen that video, watch that, come back to this one. But anyways, let me get back to the review on this one. Now this one, I have to say, when I loaded up all these first-person games I mainly play, so Battlefield, Call of Duty, Apex, and for the shooters, and I also play like Red Dead on it, but I always play third-person games like Red Dead and stuff like that with the controller, so it just makes it easier. But anyways, first time I played with it, it's kind of took me a while to get used to, especially with the buttons in the back. But after like 24 hours playing with it and using it, let's just say in Apex Legends, I won 2 games in a row with this thing, with I got more than like 2 kills at the end of the game. So I had like 3-4 kills, and I won 2 games in a row, and I was using Mirage, and I was using the controller. I was like, holy shit, this has never happened. Like I usually play Apex Legends and I get a win here and there, like, and I'm not like grinding Apex Legends, but once I do like get on, sometimes I either get 1 win for the day, blah, blah, blah. I won 2 games in a row with this. Now I see why streamers like Nick Mercs, they use controllers on their PC to play Apex Legends, because with the aim assist, it definitely helps. Like, it's crazy. Even with Battlefield 2042, I don't know if you guys know this, but controller people do get a slight edge with the recoil in Battlefield 2042 compared to if you're just using a keyboard and mouse, because it's obviously easier to control your recoil with a mouse. So what the game does to compensate for that with controller users is they reduce the recoil for I don't know how, but they're able to detect if you have a controller on, so they reduce the recoil for most of the weapons, if not all of them, and you basically have a better chance of getting kills with the controller and stuff like that. Plus you have aim assist on top of that. So the aim assist worked really well in that. It also worked really well in MW2. And MW2, the first time I used the controller, I was like not doing as well as I was with the keyboard and mouse. But after using it for a while, I was like, okay, I'm getting a hand of this. I'm getting a hand of the buttons in the back, using this in the button in the back for B, and then using the other one on the left for A. And it was just really good. I don't know if you guys know, but like with the buttons on the back, you don't have to, let me see that. You don't have to, when you're moving around, you don't have to press the slide and press this slide. You just press the button in the back while you're moving. Like, you don't have to get your hand off the trigger, so it gives you more of a slight advantage in games. So if you're looking for that slight competitive advantage in games and you're a controller user, or even not, if you just want to try it, I mean, I definitely recommend this controller. The buttons feel solid, everything just feels solid, the build is solid, the accessories are solid. It's easy to take off the back plate. You could take off, the front plate. It's easy to take this off. Then you can change the analogs that it came with. Make sure you check the recent one before this to check out the accessories. But yeah, it was really surprising for me to do actually really well with the controller. And I feel like the buttons on the back help drastically. Like, I can understand why this controller costs so much. I mean, if you get just a regular Xbox Elite controllers, I don't think they have the buttons in the back. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but that one goes for $150 or something like that. Last time I checked, this was on sale from $250 to $200 or $230 to $200 on Amazon. It was like 13% off, 15% off. I'll make sure to leave a link in the description below. I'm pretty sure there's always going to be sale, like coming Black Friday, you know. This is definitely one to check out on Amazon for a sale. It's very interesting to check out. And yeah, I believe everyone should have a controller like this to their, you know, setup arsenal. I think it's definitely something to try. And if you're not really a competitive person, they have different profiles where you can use this for FPS, racing, and I forgot the third one. You guys can let me know, but there's a third profile for different games that you can switch for the buttons in the back. What's also so great about this, I want to talk about another feature, is you can change the profile, and like the A can be this, and then the B is that, or I don't know, the other way around for FPS games. But also, like, let's say you're not used to the buttons in the back, these are still active. These don't turn off when you when the different profiles set to the back buttons. It's just an option, you know, to use these back buttons. You can always press these as well because these are still active. They don't deactivate. So the buttons are still active. It's just like these are there for you. You know what I mean? So anyways, that's just my quick little review on this. Definitely a product to try. The build is amazing. Let me compare this to my other controller that I've had for a while. Sorry. Now, I used this one for a while for games. This is my old Xbox controller. It looks super nice, doesn't it? I love the color of this one. I wish this one was, you know, this color. But this is an old Xbox controller. Let me know if you guys recognize it. But it doesn't even have, like, most of the features this one has. But the glossy thing would get, like, sticky residue and stuff like that on it. So it would be hard to clean right here all the time because of the sweat on the fingertips. But this one, like, the material on this one is like way easier, and I don't think you can get sweat residue on that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out.